Welcome to a new series on my channel. Every week, I will be exploring a film that is kind of random, and it's going to be chosen either by random draw, by you guys as an audience. So if you have some suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you want me to watch and review. And this week I'm doing one on a movie I've never seen. I do own it because I bought it for my wife. My wife chose this film. So the movie I will be watching, reacting, and reviewing is Cinderella 2: Dreams Come True. This is a very short movie. It's like 70 minutes long. So it's going to be a very quick watch. It is currently $9.25. Yeah, I got this from the Disney Movie Club just a while ago, and I know it's on Disney Plus, but I love physical media. I'm an advocate of physical media, and I'm going to be watching it on Blu-ray. So anyway, I'm going to be probably showing you guys certain segments. I'm going to pause the movie, maybe make some jokes, talk a little bit about it. It's going to kind of have the same flow as like what my 24-hour movie marathon did. And I want to just be able to explore other movies and do some different things and play around with some different ideas. This was an idea that was actually brought to my knowledge on my live stream a week ago, and it was by Marvel Fan. So thank you, Marvel Fan, so much. And I just decided I'm gonna do this because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So Cinderella 2, let's pop this bad girl in and let's watch it. This series is gonna be a little different. What I wanna do is I don't wanna do just like big movies or movies that I've already talked about. I wanna kind of find movies that are experimental, explore a little bit differently into cinema, and obviously explore a sequel that I haven't really heard a lot about, Cinderella 2. I have seen Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. It was but I figured, you know, a Disney movie is not a bad start, and it's one that, again, I want to explore a little bit more into the Cinderella lore, because I know there's a lot of Cinderella films out there with like their own twists, but essentially it's the same thing. When you guys give your recommendations down below, keep them to movies that are very under the radar or movies that are experimental. I don't want films like 120 Days of Sallow or something like that. No. Don't give me those gross recommendations. Give me movies that have some true artistic merit and meaning and that explore the depths of what cinema can truly do. And maybe, just maybe, I'll choose the movie that you have picked for me. So this is just something that I'm experimenting with, and we'll see how far we go into this series. But I'm kind of excited about it because it gives me an opportunity to watch movies that I otherwise wouldn't watch. By the way, hopefully my wife will be joining me. I don't know. Right now she's going over some insurance things, so fun stuff. She just said start the movie without her, so we'll see how far we get into this without her. But I think, when did this come out? The visuals look almost computer generated, even though they're not. At least I don't think they are. Let's see. I'm like blind. Where is it? I'll link what year this is right here. That's the year.
Cinderella would read it. And if you made it, I know that she'd love it. But we don't know how to make a book. Oh, don't worry, dear.
You can tell this is totally a straight to VOD movie. That big mouse, he just likes to kind of get himself in the way of all the action. Okay, so here's a question. Did this movie give source material for The Princess Diaries? There you go. Because Cinderella has to learn how to be a princess. You know, like Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway. Okay, one thing you can definitely tell that this movie's gonna be 70 minutes. They are running through things, like just rushing as fast as they can. It's kind of weird, honestly. Like, and the movie just started, and you're just like, holy cow, this movie's running at a rampant rate already. What is happening? Look, if I hear them say princess, I'm gonna count every time they say princess in this movie, and I'm gonna give it to you at the end. How many times do they say princess in this film? You ready for it? I'm gonna give you guys a counter. Literally, it's been not even like 5 minutes, and they've said princess 5 times. 5 times.
Couldn't I just wear one of my own dresses?
And they say your highness a lot. This is gonna be a long 70 minutes.
He loves me because I'm me. I've been trying to obey someone else's rules about who I should be.
You're right. Oh no, Cinderella, you're right. You're so right. I don't care. I don't care.
Just my way.
This is the plot of the movie. Let's plan a banquet. That sounds so much fun. I know the original's a classic, and it is, but what the fetch is this, man? Oh my gosh. And that's the antagonist, is that woman who's trying to make her princess. You can't make this stuff up. What the fetch is this, man? I should have been counting how many times they say your highness. Right now in princess we're at 7. And from the moment that I said that I was going to start counting. Haven't gone back in the beginning to count, and I will do that at the end. This is honestly one of the dumbest plots I've ever seen in my life. Like, where can you get enjoyment out? Like, what kids want to watch this? Do you want to see how to plan a royal banquet? Oh, yeah, we do. The second story of this is just so much more intriguing. Not really. But it's hard when you can't understand what the mouses are saying most of the time. Alright, Cinderella's a jerk. She literally was just like, Jack, for 2 seconds, didn't even try to find him. And then she just was like, oh, well, I guess he didn't come. You know? What a great friend. So the mouse is now a human. And, yeah, he looks pretty ugly. I'll show you guys what he looks like. Give me a second. That's what he looks like. Still kind of looks like a mouse. Riveting movie. One of the best movies I've seen in my life. You're telling me that there's another story. Oh my gosh.
How many stories have you gone through? Just that was your second, right?
Yes. Thought we were done.
I think there's 2 more stories.
Are 2 more?
One. It's one, man. It's really one. If you count what this is right here, that's another story.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is not even exaggerating. This movie is not good. Did you say you like this movie? Do you like it better than 3? Alright, so the final count for how many times they say princess in this movie is 16. 16 times you hear the word princess. I really should have been keeping track of your highness, because it seems like that was probably a safer bet to go even higher. But Cinderella 2, did I like it? No. It's really boring. It's basically put together in 3 different parts in one, 3 different stories. The last story is definitely the best, about Anastasia finding love, but it still wasn't fun or good or entertaining. The first story is the worst by far, where Cinderella has to plan a royal banquet. Like, that's a intriguing plot. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I don't know. Honestly, the way I feel about these Disney sequels that get sent directly to VOD, they're all pretty much the same. They're pretty terrible. And you can obviously tell that there is some leniency in what they do in terms of established rules, where they bring back certain characters that you don't really care that much about. Not saying that I don't care a lot about Anastasia, even though I really don't, but bringing her back, even though she is the nicer stepsister, it's just kind of stupid. I don't really care who she ends up with. I don't care why we have to make more Cinderella movies. The original film, I don't even really like it that much, but it is a classic animated film, and it's one of those movies that really was a signature staple of the Walt Disney Company. So essentially, any of these Disney sequels, they all pretty much feel the same. They feel cheap. They feel very short in runtime and very rushed. Now, I have also watched Cinderella 3, and I would have to say I actually enjoyed that movie maybe a little bit more than this one. The audience for this has to be like really little kids. I mean, I don't really see how people would find it thrilling of Cinderella having to perform a royal banquet and putting it all together and making it her own. That's just my thought. This was a pick from my wife, so thank you, Michaela, for this pick. I will be picking possibly one of your submissions, so you can put down below in the comments what movie you would like me to watch in real time, react to it, and review it. Again, make sure it's something that is to be left explored. Don't give me The Dark Knight or something big or epic. I really want to look at a more cerebral base of cinema and look at how they've really tried to experiment a lot of different things in cinema. Now, the experiment for this film is, how do you make a sequel that can go straight to video and still have some entertainment value that holds up from the first movie? And clearly with all these Disney sequels, I didn't have to watch all of them, but they all feel exactly the same. Very generic, very frameworked, where it all feels exactly one note. There's no style to it. It's just bland. So that's it. That's it for this video. What'd you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it and you were entertained. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And if you are a fan of Cinderella 2, I applaud you. I applaud you. Enjoy this movie. Yes, I picked on it, but movie's subjective. It's all subjective, and I really hope that if you guys love this movie, you continue to love it, even though I don't. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay healthy.